Hello everyone, this is Akal from US stocks, and I just want to revisit our indices, how they're looking now. And before I do that, I want to show you one thing, that yesterday SPX was up 0.79% and in CFDs basically 0.79%, and this is after the US Supreme Court gave the decision that Trump's tariffs were not really valid. On last year on 9th April 25, SPX had given a 10% jump when Trump had paused his tariffs for 90 days. And before that, market had fallen very sharply. So SPX gave a 10% jump. Why I'm showing this is that this time the reaction has been very muted. It has not been so forthcoming as last year. Yesterday's move was only zero point 0.7. This was yesterday's move, 0.79%, or if you want to see the index, it's 0.69%. 0.69%. Let's see what would make me ask you to buy stocks. That would be a close above 7014, the high of the index, which is about 1.5% away from here, and a close with a bull candle like this one, 3.42% or 3.4%, or even such a candle 1.56% is fine. And let's see what the other indices are doing. Nasdaq requires a jump of about 4.96% or 5%, which is a lot from its current uh, picture. Let's see what the Russell is doing. Is like this. The blues and reds are well separated, going up, but Russell has gone sideways for the past 5 or 6 weeks here, and it needs to break out above convincingly for us to get into buy uh, whichever stock you want. Let's see what the US 30 is doing. Dow Jones 30 is doing. Dow Jones 30 is also needs to go up by 2.2%. So let's see Dow Jones, and this is Dow Jones Transportation Index. This requires 1.56%. Although these things appear very close by, but Nasdaq is telling us that 5% move is required, and I'll make another video which shows how the top 20 tech stocks are looking, and another video on gold also. So watch those two also. So Dow theory suggests that all the average indices should be working in tandem before we get a buy signal. So Dow theory is strictly old theory, strictly is on Dow Jones Industrials and Dow Jones Transportation, but I am extending it here to SPX and Nasdaq also. If SPX goes up slightly and Nasdaq does not follow, that's not a great signal and for us to buy. So my suggestion would be to hold on to your money and get into buying mode later on only. Wait for 2 3 weeks or maybe 2 weeks. Or I don't think it will happen in 1 week. Nasdaq is not going to give us such a big jump in 1 week. So let's see how it happens. Thank you for listening.